All parties in power have taken themselves and Awami League has done for the country, said Prime Minister. The court sentenced PK Halder 22 years of rigorous imprisonment in 2 cases. BNP should prepare to participate in the election, said Information Minister. Resume government is in power, comments Khosrow. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to myTV News. I'm Farhan Yasmin with the news of today. Watching headlines, now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said that Awami League will come to power if the people vote in the election and not if not. She said, except Awami League, all parties in power have taken themselves and Awami League has done for the country and people. The Premier said this while addressing the closing ceremony of the basic training course of BCS officer at the Osmani Memorial Auditorium in the capital. At this time, she urged the new officials to work for public welfare. She said that Bangladesh has changed under the leadership of Awami League due to working with the plans and goals. Japan wants the forcibly displaced Rohingyas to return to Myanmar with dignity, said the country's parliamentary deputy minister of foreign affairs, Komura Masahiro. He said this while meeting Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at Ganon Bhavan today. After the meeting, Prime Minister Press Secretary Hasanul Karim informed the journalist about this information. The Prime Minister Press Secretary also said that the local Bangladeshis are facing various problems due to the infiltration of Rohingya citizens of Myanmar in Cox's Bazar, and Japan wants to help them as well. The Prime Minister thanked Japan for its continued effort to find a sustainable solution for the safe and dignified return of forcibly displaced Myanmar nationals who have now taken refuge in Bangladesh. The court sentenced PK Halder, the former managing director of NRB Global Bank, to 22 years of rigorous imprisonment in 2 cases filed on charges of illegal wealth acquisition and money laundering. Judge Muhammad Nazrul Islam of Dhaka's Special Judge Court 10 announced the verdict in the presence of accused Avantika Shan, Shukumar and Aninita. On January 8, 2020, SEC Deputy Director Mamunur Rashid Chaudhary filed a case against PK Halder on the charges of illegal wealth acquisition and money laundering. Information and Broadcasting Minister Hassan Mahmud commented that Major Fakhrul Islam Alamgir's understanding is positive. He called on BNP to participate in the election by dropping the thought of obstructing the election. He said this to reporters after an event at the Secretariat. The Information Minister urged the BNP leaders and workers not to ignore the reality. BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khosrow Mahmoud Chaudhary has commented that the regime government is in power and not the Awami League. He made this comment at the discussion meeting on acceptable election organized by NDM at Dhaka Reporters Unity in the afternoon. Khosrow said that there is no history of a fascist ruler who has given a priority to the demands of the people and handed over power peacefully. Therefore, the government should be removed through a strong movement on the streets. Although there is no information about terrorist activity surrounding the election, the law enforcement forces are monitoring the matter with the utmost vigilance, said the head of Counter-Terrorism and Transnational Crime Unit of DNP, Muhammad Asaduzzaman. He said this in a press conference on the arrest of the 5 militants, including Naib Amir of Ansar al-Islam at DNP Media Center in the morning. He said that the involvement of the arrested persons was also found in the case of robbery of militants from the court. Responding to questions from a reporter, the CTTC chief said that militants always try to take advantage of a political stability. On the occasion of Durga Puja, all port activities including import and export will be closed at the hilly land port of Dinajpur for 7 consecutive days. However, it will be normal for passengers holding passports of both countries to cross through the hilly immigration checkpost. Hilly CNF Agents Association General Secretary Jamil Hussain Chaland confirmed this information. On the occasion of autumn Durga Puja, import and export will be closed with India for these 7 days from Thursday, October 19 to Wednesday, October 25th. Besides, all activities inside the port will be closed. Again, import and export between the two countries will be normal from Thursday, October 26. Viewers, now international news. Hamas, the Palestinian Independence Armed Group, continues to fight inside Israel. More than 500 people have been reported killed in the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. Among them, 300 Israelis lost their lives in Hamas attacks. Meanwhile, the number of Palestinians killed in the Israeli attack on the besieged Gaza territory of Palestinians has exceeded 250. Also, around 1,800 people have been injured so far. On the other hand, world leaders have condemned this attack. More on Jubair Rahman's report.
More than hundreds have been killed so far in the ongoing war between the Gaza-based Palestinian Independence Armed Group Hamas and Israel. Hamas is still engaged in fierce fighting in several Israeli cities. Meanwhile, the number of Palestinians killed in Israeli attacks on the besieged Gaza Strip continues to rise. Besides, many houses were destroyed. On the other hand, Ukraine has expressed its full support to Israel. In addition, United Kingdom, America, European Union, Italy, India, and Germany have condemned this attack by Hamas in Israel. Besides, Russia has asked the two sides to exercise restraint, even without saying anything directly. Earlier, Hamas launched rocket attacks on various areas of Israel on Saturday in response to the attack on the Al-Aqsa Mosque and illegal settlements. Hamas fired more than 5,000 rockets in just 20 minutes. The attack caused heavy casualties as it penetrated Israel's defenses. Zubair Rahman, MyTV News.
The country's Ministry of Interior has said that the death toll from a strong earthquake in western Afghanistan has exceeded 1,000. At least 1,000 people were injured in this incident. A strong earthquake shook the country's Herat province at 11 a.m. local time on Saturday. Its magnitude was 6.3 on the Richter scale. It is feared that the number of casualties may increase. Many houses collapsed in the earthquake. Landslides were also reported in some areas. However, the Taliban government has not yet given an account of casualties and damage. According to the United States Geological Survey, the epicenter of the earthquake was 40 kilometers northwest of the Herat, the largest city in the area. We are about to end the headlines once again. All parties in power have taken themselves and Awami League has done for the country, said Prime Minister. The court sentenced Speaker Halder 22 years of rigorous imprisonment in 2 cases. BNP should prepare to participate in the elections, said Information Minister. Regime government is in power, comments Khosrow. More than 230 Palestinians killed in Israeli airstrike launched in Gaza. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/mytvbd news. To watch all our programs, YouTube/mytv Bangla, Facebook/mytv Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.